Hey guys, Nick Halden here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so welcome to vlog number 3 of the watching Snow White on the movie theater. This is my third rewatch of the movie overall and my second rewatch of the day. Let me explain. Okay guys, so when I first saw the announcement of the tickets going on sale for Snow White, I immediately secured my tickets for the CMX cinema, which is the one closest to my house, and is the one where I always take you guys with me, located at the Dolphin Mall. So on Thursday I went to the IMAX showing, and I recorded a vlog. That was the first time that I watched the movie on opening 9, and I recorded the vlog. The vlog is already on the channel. Then I bought 2 more tickets, but that time to take my mom with me and to enjoy it on Atmos Extreme at CMX, located at the Dolphin Mall as well, which was the second vlog and is also already on the channel. What ended up happening is that I was texting with my Queen of Hell, and I told her that this is one of the movies that I would love to come to the movie theater to watch with her. Last time we went to the movie theater together, I took her out to watch the live action of The Little Mermaid. She loved it as much as I did, and I recorded a vlog for the channel as well. So I was like, you definitely need to be watching Snow White with me, and she's going to be the honor guest on today's vlog. My Queen of Hell, she's been with me like from forever. I know her for so many years now. She's part of a lot of the Vampire Diary content that I have created for the channel. I created that vlog for her. She took a photo shoot of me for the channel as well, and now I have the pleasure to take it with me to watch Snow White. But for the third vlog, we need to do things a little bit different. You guys have my honest review on the first vlog, then you guys have my experience seeing the movie with my mom and the thoughts that my mom have about the live action. And in this video, you guys are going to have kind of the same dynamic. I'm going to be showing you guys a movie theater, so on. But in this video, you guys are going to have kind of like an interview that I would like to do to her to see what does she think about the movie. At this point, I haven't talked to her. I have just been texting her. I don't know if she has seen it just yet. I have no idea. So those are things that I will find out as soon as I see her. It's been a while since we see each other. I've been kind of like busy with work, and you know how adult life is. So it's been a while since I see her. We live kind of a little far away from each other. And guys, another plus. As I told you on the second vlog, I was dying to get to see the banner for Snow White. CMX didn't receive the banner. So we are at a different location right now. We are at the Cinemark Paradise 24, located at Sheridan on Cooper City, Davie, here in Florida. So this one is like 30 minutes away from my house. And guys, I love this movie theater because it's Cinemark. They have this Egyptian theme on this one right here. And when I used to work at the Dunkin' Donut located at Davie, Florida, I used to come to this one a lot, and I just love it. I have so many great memories of this movie theater because the very first time that I came to watch A Simple Favor. Then I asked my best friend to accompany me to watch It Chapter 2, and they gave me a free movie poster. I came with my t-shirt, kind of like I am now with the Snow White theme. I came to this movie theater, I did a photo shoot. I didn't have the channel, this kind of content in the channel at that point. And after that, I think I never came back to the movie theater, because when Birds of Prey came in, I was supposed to be coming on a Tuesday, but then I was moving and I had to cancel my ticket. And when I saw Wonka at the CMX at Miami Lakes, then I came to do the second rewatch to the Cinemark because they have an exclusive popcorn hat chocolate, and I did the vlog for you guys. So I went back to that vlog, and one of the things that I love about creating this kind of content is like I have like a time capsule on my channel where I can be like, oh, look at the posters, those were the movies from back in the day, blah 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 blah. And even for me, I love going back to those vlogs. And I don't know why, maybe it was because I was a little bit late to the showing, but I didn't record it to you guys a lot about how the movie theater looked, the promos that they have, and things like that. So they do make a lot of great merch. And they have a lot of great merch from Snow White. I'm not sure if they have the banner or not. If they have the banner, I will be freaking out because I want to see that banner. CMX is not going to be getting it. I have no idea if they're going to be giving away free posters. Again, I'm in the dark here. What's cool about it? It's Egyptian. It have the Egyptian theme to it, and it also has an arcade to the left. So I will record as much as I can the surroundings of the movie theater to show you guys. I'm early as usual. The movie showing is at 9:45 p.m. It's 9:10 p.m. I decided to come a little bit earlier since I'm a little farther away. I already got the tickets, and this specific theater offers the exclusive XD experience, which it promises to have great image quality and great audio quality. When I came to see Wonka, I saw it on XD and it was a great movie experience. So I'm hoping for Snow White it is the same thing. Guys, you know I love this movie. I've been waiting for this movie since forever, so it only seems fair that this is the third time that I see it on the movie theater. I'm also thinking about the 4DX experience because they have a lot of cool stuff that they're giving away, and I have one next to my house, and tomorrow is Sunday, but that one is not for sure yet. This was the only one that I was for sure, and I announced it at the end of vlog number 2, and I just want to have a magical night. I just want to catch up with my Queen of Hell. I want to record the vlog with Sarah to see her opinions. Guys, one of the best experiences that I can have with people is to watch a movie. Because in my mind, I'm always like, I don't know how I do it, but let's say Moana. I saw Moana at the movie theater with 2 friends. And I remember until today, I remember the movie theater we went, I remember we went in the afternoon, and it kind of gave me back to that day. So the same thing with It Chapter 2. And I'm going to have the same memory with my mom today with Snow White at the CMX at the Dolphin Mall, and I'm going to have the same memories tonight with my Queen of Hell. I can't believe the last one we saw at the movie theater together was The Little Mermaid. I can't believe it. But the last movie that we saw together was Wonka. Because when I bought it on physical media, I invited her to my home. We did a little bit of ramen, and she saw it at my house for the very first time. And one Christmas we saw Love Hard with Adult Breath. We love that movie. But anyways, guys, I already pre-ordered the tickets. I spent like $42 after taxes, if I remember correctly. And I'm going to be enjoying the XD experience with her, and the function will be at 9:45 p.m. Since I'm a little bit earlier, I might head inside so I can print the tickets, and once she's here, we can just go inside the movie theater. Or I might just wait for her. Let's see how it goes. But again, I want to record as much as I can here. But also, if I print the tickets and I go inside, maybe the guy is going to scratch them for me, and it's going to be a pain to go in and out. So let me see, guys. But anyways, guys, I'm still waiting for her. I'm about to text her and let her know that I'm already here. And in a few seconds, I will be heading into the Cinemark, and I will see you guys inside the movie theater. Okay guys, so as promised, I brought it back. I will say that we just got out of the movie theater, but that will be lying. We got out of the movie theater and we came to a place to basically have a little bit of a snack. Let's call it a snack because we didn't eat a lot.
No.
But yeah, we went to the XD experience at the Cinemark to watch Snow White. It's my third time, but it was her first time. And let's kind of do a little bit of an interview with her. What were your thoughts of the movie? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Because there is a lot of hate surrounding this new live action.
I'll say I don't ever understand the hate behind any Disney live action. I haven't seen the first one that has been bad, but I haven't seen that many either.
I have seen like 80% of them.
I enjoyed it. I really did. Honestly, I think that Rachel did a great job.
What about Gael? Because a lot of people were saying that Gael doesn't know how to act. I discovered through this movie that people hated the way that Gael acted. I love her since Wonder Woman. But then I discovered online that people were like, oh, she doesn't know how to act. And people were basically telling that she was going to do a terrible job as a evil queen. For me, she was good. She was like kind of like scary. She was like kind of... You can tell she was having fun by playing this character. She like had the nails going on. And every single time she moved, she had the sounds to it.
Yeah. I think... Honestly...
It's everybody's opinion.
She was very... Like, if everybody had acted the way that she acted, I would have felt like the movie was more satire than anything.
Okay.
I would have thought it was like a Descendants kind of movie.
It kind of felt like Descendants. This one had a lot of more budget, but it kind of felt like... did you saw The Rise of Red?
I haven't seen that. No, I think I only saw the first three.
Because the first three Descendants are kind of like low budget, but then The Rise of Red, you can tell like it has more budget to it.
Yeah.
For me, for example, the sets, there is not a lot of sets. We have the castle, then we have the woods, and then we have the cabin, and then we have the castle again.
Yeah.
So there is a lot, you can tell that I have seen a lot of behind the scenes videos, and there's a lot of like green screen and blue screens and things like that. So for me, it was kind of missing like more rooms, kind of like to have him to play.
Yeah. I think since it's based off of the first film,
The animated?
The first film doesn't have that many changes either.
It doesn't, and it's way shorter. It's only an hour and 20 minutes.
Exactly. So when you really think about it, it's a very point A, point B kind of movie. Like, it doesn't have twists and turns and anything crazy. So I liked how simple it was at times.
Okay.
Because every movie nowadays tries to have a twist and a turn and this and that. And it's just like, it's a nice fairy tale movie. You know, acting was really good in my opinion, except for Gal. I don't know. I think Gal was very like...
I did enjoy her as an
I'm playing evil queen, and I'm trying to be evil, and I want to be iconic, and no, I think it would have been better if she had just been a bitch. Like, just like evil, not like, oh, I'm evil. You know?
What about Rachel as a Snow White?
I loved her. And it's funny because I had been one of those people that was like,
I don't know how I feel.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I, you know.
Do you know that happened to me when I saw the casting for The Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
I had the same reaction. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah.
But I keep telling people, like, I like to judge movies by myself. Like, I don't care whatever people are saying. Sometimes I have seen movies that a lot of people hate and ended up being like a movie that I like. With The Little Mermaid, I kind of was like, okay, I don't know how I feel about this. Even when I saw the Eric casting, I was like, I don't see that guy's that cute to play Eric.
Yeah.
Once I got to see the movie, it was a different deal. When I got to hear the songs and things like that. And with Rachel, the same thing happened to me. I was kind of like the person that, you know, again, because of the skin or whatever, but then I was like, let me give her an opportunity to see if she plays good the role.
Yeah, I think she did too.
The thing with her was like a lot of people started to hate her because of all the interviews that she made in the past and comments that she has made. But we live in a world like people are criticizing so many things, and the animated movie, because for kids like us that we grew up watching Disney, I got scared when the evil queen becomes like the ugly witch. She said that on an interview, and people are like, oh, she hated the original film. It's not that we hated it, but we need to be honest. It was kind of like a darker period on Disney.
It was.
They have like the dark, where she's running through the woods, and then like she's seeing every single scene is scare. It has the cute moments, but it also have the dark twist.
Yeah.
There is a scene on the dungeon that they put it on the live action as well, where there is like literally a skeleton or a guy that died, like trying to reach for water.
Yeah.
And the guy literally died. It's here on this one as well. So I didn't saw that one as like, oh, she hates Snow White. She doesn't hate it. She was just being honest. When she was super little,
Yeah.
there were a few scenes that got her scared.
Yeah.
But the movie overall, it felt good. It didn't feel as a super long movie. It didn't feel like, for me, there wasn't a point of the movie that I was just like, oh my god, I just want to go home. Like, for this, I need this to end. But for example, on the music, you were asking me if I know the songs. I tried to put as much promo as I could on my personal Insta and on my YouTube, so to get people engaged and people like, oh my god, I want to see this movie. Because sometimes when you see a poster or a promotional picture or something, that makes people want to go and see the movie. Waiting on a Wish has been out for like 3 weeks now. That's why I know the whole Waiting on a Wish.
Yeah.
The soundtrack came out a week before the movie premiere, and I decided like, okay, this will be too much info for me. I want to enjoy the music basically like watching the movie. So I know the titles of the song, but do you have any favorite song of the ones that you hear, like one of them raised on your mind? Because for example, a lot of people were complaining about All Is Fair, which is the song from the Evil Queen, because they were like, that doesn't make sense. That scene like was just like, they just want her to sing, but that didn't make sense on the movie, for example.
Yeah, I don't think the queen should have sang
All Is Fair when you were in the crowd.
I think if anything, if she had sung, it should have been like a scarier song.
Okay, no, it was more like
it was less. It was like it was
joyful
giving.
even.
It was giving pop. It was giving diva. It was giving Lady Gaga, and I was like, no, I don't like it. But my favorite, obviously, Whistle While You Work.
Oh my god, Whistle While You Work was so amazing.
And Waiting on a Wish, I didn't expect it to be so like because I had heard snippets of it.
But you haven't heard the full song. This is your first time.
My first time. And I actually heard the whole thing while watching the movie, and I didn't expect the message to be so like.
That's another thing. This movie has a lot of details into the lyrics of the song. For example, did you catch? I was telling you because my mom didn't catch this.
Yeah.
Did you catch kind of like how they fix the non-consensual kiss at the middle of the movie, basically?
Yeah.
On the lyrics, she basically sings like, if there ever comes a day where if there ever comes a day that you need to come and wake me up, I would like you to be waking me up with a kiss. Basically.
Yeah, it's like if I ever were to wake me with a kiss. That was sweet. I really thought that was sweet, honestly.
And on the musical number, for me, that was the cutest. Where she's dancing and he's like looking her at a different way.
I just want to say, I want a whole movie about Dopey.
Oh my god, Dopey. You know what I told my mom? The animated version of Dopey, that's one of the things that get missed, and it's always going to be missed. This is something that I have to be honest with. The animated movies has something, like they can draw characters. Characters are always going to be doing cuter thing. For me, that the dwarf, which in this movie they're not dwarf anymore, they're minors and they have powers. They're mystical creatures. I keep saying the number wrong, but I think he said they have 264 years or 74 years.
274.
274, because they keep saying 75 and they correct him. But to be honest, 74. So, animated movie Dopey for me on the animated was so... Like the scene where he's going away and she's kissing every single dwarf and then he goes all the way around the house. Those are the kind of things that you miss through animated and then live action. But did you feel that the dwarf were like super bad with CGI? Because a lot of people are saying that they got afraid. For me, they were good. And again, we keep telling dwarf because it's a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This one is called only Snow White, but they were kind of having issues about how they wanted to get the dwarf into the movie. And again, the description is that they're magical creatures. A lot of people also say like these are just random things that you read on the internet, like the bandits on the movie. Those were going to be the dwarf in the story.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it. I feel the movie was always intended to be like the dwarf were going to be part of the story.
Yeah. I think that they were definitely very cute. I cried like a baby in one of the parts. I don't want to. Well, are we gonna spoil or no?
Yes, this is the third block.
Okay.
In the first one I didn't even want to say that Dopey talks, which is the big reveal in the movie that didn't happen on the animated.
Oh my god, she
asked me. She's like, "Is Dopey going to talk?" And I'm like, "No, he's not going to. He's the one that's telling the story of Snow White at the beginning and then at the end."
And then I was like, "Is he ever gonna talk?" And he was like, "No." And then all of a sudden he talks, and I'm like, "Ah! Oh, you told me he doesn't talk."
And we also had a few more people at the movie theater because I saw it last Thursday. It was only me. Then I saw it today in the morning with my mom. It was like 5 people. This one was more a fuller room, but this cinema is super nice.
It was so nice.
And it had a lot of promotional material and things. I was looking for the banner, the one that we do pictures in the front. My theater didn't have the banner. I don't know why they didn't put it on. But one of the things that I was looking was for the banner, and they had it here, and I was able to take pictures. And for me, my favorite scene of the whole movie was her teaching Dopey how to whistle.
Yeah.
That was like the cutest moment because she's so fair. Like when the huntsman is going to kill her, that she just stays asking like, "Hey, why?" That destroyed me. I was like, "Oh my god, that's something that the animator for me didn't have," because on the animator she kind of gets scared and she screams.
Yeah.
On this one, it was more like, "Why are you doing this?"
Yeah.
And that's basically how she get the kingdom back. She's just like, "I know everybody's name. Like, I care about you guys." The only scene I was kind of like, why they did it like this is like the way they finish up the evil queen. The animated was so iconic. Like she falls, then the bears like go and do what to her body. This one was kind of like, okay, it happens. You don't get a lot of explanation. She just basically became dust and goes into the mirror.
I was just happy that the bitch died.
And it wasn't going to be a good scene if Snow White would kill her because she handles her the dagger. I was like, she killed your dad. She's going to be in the point of the movie that she's mad. She's going to do something. But then it would have been like, she's not fair if she kills the queen.
Yeah.
So it kind of have another solution to it. But other than that, you enjoyed the experience. You
I
liked
loved
the movie.
it. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 for sure.
I give it a 10 out of 10.
10 out
Would
of
you
10.
ever watch it again, for example? 100%.
I want to watch it again right now.
This is my third time watching
I
it.
want to watch it with my boyfriend.
It's a great movie.
I was saying that. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys because I was saying it's cute because my boyfriend and I look like
Jonathan
and Snow White.
Snow White.
This is my...
Okay.
hold on. Let me...
That's because of the brightness, yeah.
This is my boyfriend and this is me. So we look a lot alike.
That was another scene added to the movie. And on the original one, the prince was only on 2 scenes, at the very beginning and then at the end. This one is not a prince anymore. It's kind of like the love interest from the story. And I feel that the love story was well created.
Yeah.
Like it makes you be like, okay, these people care about each other. So it was good as well.
Yeah.
And what about the costume, for example? I love the dress.
Oh my god, the iconic Snow White dress.
And even Gael, the dresses from Gael was amazing as the evil queen. And all the way, the nails.
Oh, the nails with the gems on them. Oh my god, don't look at my nails. But the nails that were like gems, because I caught that, because there was some scenes in the movie where they were just regular long nails.
And then there were some like they were diamonds.
And then there were some where the nails were like stones, like gems. And I was like,
okay.
Cunt. It's giving cunt. Oh, it's giving bad bitch. Honestly, I was like...
There was a meme online that I love because the people were saying like, oh, she's actually putting those miners to work.
Oh, yeah.
And she was getting all the diamonds on the kingdom.
I was like, damn, there's a lot of diamonds in that mine. They've been doing this for how long? There's a lot of diamonds in that mine.
There was. But anyways, guys, that was our experience watching Snow White. Again, it's my third time watch, but it was her first time. I definitely see myself seeing this movie again and again on the movie theater.
Oh, yeah.
I waited so long, but thank you so much for sharing this experience with me.
Of course. It's my pleasure. Thank you for being there with me.
Anytime. So guys, I will see you back at the house and I can say goodbye to the video, but thank you for joining me.
Yay! Yes, of course. My bestie.
Okay, guys, so just made it back home. That was a 30 minutes drive. And can you guess which soundtrack I've been listening to? Yes, I've been listening to the Snow White soundtrack. Guys, again, as I keep telling you, this is the third time that I watched this live action movie, and I keep catching little things. That's one of the things that I love the most about rewatching movies, that you keep catching things. For example, on the second rewatch, I catch that the scene before Gael comes like as the old lady to the cabin, Snow White, it's basically making a tune of "One day my prince will come." I wish that song would have been in the movie somehow, not only as a melody, but it was a beautiful thing that I catch up there. And it's important for you to listen to the lyrics because the lyric has so much information. But anyways, guys, let's talk about the movie experience. I was lucky enough to have my Queen of Hell with me. She recorded that clip that you guys just saw with me. But the goodbye of the video, before I say goodbye, I decided to talk to you guys about the experience. Guys, CMX does a great job at putting banners and things like that. I have never had a complaint. They literally have every single banner. Mean Girls, Garfield, If, a lot of things come to mind. Wonka, they have a banner for Wonka. They have a lot of things. I don't know why they didn't receive any promo for Captain America Brave New World, any promo for Lilo and Stitch, any promo for Snow White, like nothing at all. And the experience to go to this movie theater, wow. I love this movie theater. If it will be closer to me, I will go more often. But anyways, guys, as soon as I came in, the banner of Snow White was there. Walking a little bit into the side, they have these posters that they move around. It has one side had the Captain America Brave New World promotion, and then the other side had the beautiful poster with a Snow White. They have a Minecraft promotional poster. They have to one side the Amateur, which is a movie that I already have my tickets for. They have the cereal box for Thunderbolts. They have the Lilo and Stitch stand. So I was so glad to be seeing all those things there. And I took as many videos as I could to show it to you guys. And guys, the XD experience. This is the third time that I've seen the movie. And even IMAX on CMX, no, this was the biggest screen so far that I have seen the movie. It looked amazing. The sound was amazing. And it was a bigger... not a bigger, but there were more people in the movie theater. There were little girls being happy about the movie. I mean, this has been a magical weekend so far, and it's only Saturday. I'm still missing Sunday. Guys, it's 2:36 a.m. in the morning, and I'm thinking that I want to go tomorrow to watch it in 4DX. Because I want to record a video for you guys with my first time experience watching a movie on 4DX, and I wanted it to be Snow White. And I think they have a poster, they have pins. I want to try my luck at Kendall. I have never been to that movie theater, but I want to go. I'm not sure just yet. I need to check because I need to go to bed and see what's my mood tomorrow. But I don't mind watching this movie again and again, and after that again and again. It's super rewatchable. My Queen of Hell said that herself. So my experience the third time watch, 10 out of 10. Love Cinemark. If I can in the future, I will bring you guys more with me to this specific movie theater. There is a lot of great movies coming this year that I still want to go and see. But right now my focus is on Snow White. And I want to have people as excited as I am to watch it. I hope the movies start doing better once people start saying to friends that the movie is actually good, and I hope people go more to the movie theater to see it. So guys, that was my experience watching Snow White for the third time at Cinemark this time. Don't be surprised if you get a 4 block of Snow White and probably a 5th, because if I go to Regal, then I need to go to AMC. I need the cup with a pin. I'm making myself be like, you need to be that YouTuber that goes and record the experience about every single movie theater putting Snow White out. And again, I don't do that for every single movie. The last movie that I went a lot to the movie theater to see was The Little Mermaid. After that, I've only seen movie once. So I waited so long for this movie to be out that it's only fair that I see it as many times as I can. But again, money. Going to the movie theater is expensive, but I had the pleasure to go with my mom. I have the pleasure to go with my Queen of Hell, and I have the pleasure to see the movie 3 times already. But anyways, guys, I would love to know in the comments if you guys have already seen Snow White. What are your thoughts about it? Good or bad? Just leave it down in the comments. But anyways, that'll be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this family growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.